Hey guys, my name is Nexx and welcome to Kerbal Space Program. We explore space and do space things. Look at this, he's on the moon already. We see we've already accomplished everything. This is a indie game. I'll have the link in the description where you can pay to download it. It's $15 for the alpha currently, and the alpha's pretty nice already, so it's definitely worth getting. It's basically a spaceship simulator, and it actually uses like real physics and all that fun stuff, but adds a little comedic twist, as you can see with the little Kerbal right here. Or are they called Kerbals? I'm not sure. Anyway, this is going to be the new Let's Play series along with my Don't Starve series that's going on right now about not saving anyone, about getting to the planet Mun or bust. See, it's our plan. So we're gonna try to develop a rocket and get to Mun. And yes, I've been playing this for a long time, so I already know how to play, which will make it easier for us. Okay, actually I don't really know how to play. I know like what to do basically. I've never even made it to a planet yet, but that is gonna change today. This is gonna be the Nexus 1, our very first rocket. Let's use the M1 cockpit. It looks like never mind. I changed my mind. We're not using the M1 cockpit. Can I get rid of it? I guess not. Now, let's do it. Again, Nexus 1. Alright. We have basic command pod, more command pods. Let's use this one. This one looks fantastic. See, they even got little windows so they can look out. Okay. Now, there are different stages of like launching when you go off into space, which will show up in this corner right here when I add parts. This is crucial to actually being able to get to a planet. So the main thing we need to work on now is the very big end of what happens, which is once you're in space and you're kind of floating around and you're already in orbit, you need a way to still kind of push around. Like, you don't need to use a lot of fuel, but you still need a little like boost every now and then to get places. So that's why we have a small fuel tank right here and a pretty big engine right there. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is add a coupler, which basically detaches anything below it, which is in structural, I think. Yeah. We use a decoupler, and this thing detaches. As you can see, there's a detach thing right here, and this is the launch to launch your next rocket. Here, let's move it up a bit. This will make it so it detaches all the extra crap that we don't need anymore. Alright, now the hardest part, I think, is actually getting up into space. Once you get that done, everything's pretty easy. So we're gonna work on let's see, we're gonna need a couple gas cans. Let's go ahead and use a giant orange one and use another giant engine right here. Now this would be enough, but we're gonna have some actually, I wonder if we could make it this way. I'm not 100% sure. Well, we'll actually try this. The best time I ever did it, I think I had more rockets strapped to the side, but I might just try it like this and see if it works. We might try this for the next one, and then if it doesn't work, we'll try it for the next one. But so basically all we really need now is we need to go to control and get an advanced SAS module. This thing is extremely important because it basically keeps you from wobbling all over the place. Then all we need is a parachute, which we can find in utilities, and we're going to get the Mark 25 parachute, because it's Mark 16 and that's Mark 16 as well. Oh, this is the extra large one. And I don't see the point of those unless, I guess, you want to have a crappier parachute? I'm not sure. And there's a bunch of other random tools in here, blah blah blah. You know. Alright. So now I'm gonna add some launch stability things, whatever they're called. We're gonna add 2. This will help it so it doesn't like spaz out when we get ready for launch. Alright, so here it is, the Nexus 1. It's pretty simple, it's pretty basic. Before you get out of the editing mode, you want to go back to the stages and make sure they're all set. So this is the first stage that goes off, which releases these these whatever they're called. And then it also starts the engine right here. Then once you press space again, it decouples this and removes this bottom part here and opens up this other engine, which we want to be a part of here, and launches that engine. And then the last one is the parachute, which we will use. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and save the Nexus one, and I think we're ready to launch. Takes a minute for it to load. Now, once they actually have like an actual game going, I think there's a career type where you actually don't have unlimited like resources, and you actually have to collect resources or find a way to get money. I'm not 100% sure, but anyway. All right. What we have here is the warp speed thing. It basically tells it like you can speed up. Right now you can only see that we only have 2 settings, but these unlock. Whoa, okay, never mind, we have them all. Alright, so it's been like 3 days sitting out here now, and it's the middle of the night. That's still good, alright. Here are all the stages again, still showing you. Not sure what docking is yet. Staging, it's like pitch, blah, 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 don't know what that stuff is. Here's the orbit map, which shows all the planets. And you can see you can explore a lot. But for this series, at least for now, we are just going to Mun, which is still pretty far, which you'll find out. But it's also the easiest one to get to. Alright, here you can see we have Bill Kerman, we have Jebediah Kerman, and watch his facial expressions because, as you can see, he's usually a lot more happier than other people. Then we have this thing called that says surface right here, and it says 0.0 milliseconds. Yeah. This is basically your speed. So as long as this says 0, that means you're not moving. But if it says like 10, obviously you're moving. So yeah. This is the throttle, which I need to start putting up, as you can see right here. Throttle controls how much basically gas you're using, and I guess, I don't know. G-force, no clue what that is. I'm still a beginner at this. How high you are in space from the current orbit you're at, which would be this planet, but once we get into the moon orbit, you'll see this changes. The atmosphere, once we get higher in the atmosphere, the less throttle we have to use because it's not as heavy. Then we have brakes, gears, lights. I honestly don't know what half this stuff does. You can also evacuate them. Anyway, no more boring explanations. Let's get started. 3, 2, 1, lift off! And you can see right here where it says SAS, we just activated the SAS module, which will keep us straight while we launch. Oh god, why are we overheating? Why are we overheating? That's not good. Why are we overheating? Don't overheat. Oh, we're going way too fast, way too quick. I didn't even notice that. Alright, we'll be fine now. Yeah, when you're on the surface, you probably want to stay at below 100. At least till you get around the darker blue or like this area right here. Because you're just wasting fuel if you go any faster than that. Which you can see I already wasted half of it like an idiot. And we're not even close to space yet. But you can see we're kind of getting... Whoa! Look at that. It's a galaxy. There's the moon right there, which we will be heading towards once we get up here. Okay. I don't know if this is going to work. We're already running... Oh man, I just noticed how fast we're going still. $10,000, come on. We are going very, very fast. Yeah, we're going to slow down a tiny bit. As you see, I'm barely using any fuel now, and we're still going incredibly fast, as you can see right here. But we're about to run out of fuel, and that was my fault. I did this wrong. We're not going to make it. Oh man, we're almost out of fuel. It's getting there. I mean, we have a backup, but it's supposed to be used when we get into the atmosphere, which we haven't done yet. So we're gonna have some issues here. Hopefully we don't run out of that fuel, or we'll have some issues. And we're actually slowing down a bit too much now. Alright. Now this is meant for when I actually got into space, but since we aren't, we're gonna have to use it now. Let's see how far we're out. We're barely out right now. I guess I should probably start speeding up a bit. Man, they might be stuck out here forever. Alright, now's the best time to turn off the SAS module and slowly tilt, and lock. Lock right there so we can start forming some type of orbit. As you'll see now, as we're expanding outwards to create an orbit, but I don't know if we're gonna have enough fuel to do it. I'm scared. Oh no. This might not happen. Things aren't looking good. On the bright side, we are completely out in space now. So I probably don't need that much fuel. Come on. There's no way we're gonna have enough fuel. No! That means we're in space, by the way, that music. It's like, you're in space now. And we are out. Fantastic. So, as you can see, we're slowing down now because we don't have any throttle. So now that now you can see that we will probably be crash landing around here. I would say I would try to save them, and because as you see we're going to land in the middle of the ocean, I would try to get them so they would land in the ground, but I would still need some throttle for that to reach that point. So so yeah, we're screwed. We're kind of stuck out here now. Sorry, Bill, Jebediah, and Bob. I think you guys are stuck out of here. All right, so Nexus 1 did fail. It might have been just because of my horrible timing at controlling the throttle and stuff, but we'll improve on that. We'll probably add some more gas, definitely, or something like that. But yeah, they're gonna be crash landing soon, but we don't have to wait till that. We can let them do that while we work on the next one. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. But if you like this episode, like, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. And hopefully they'll survive. We'll watch it unfold, probably. Alright guys, bye!